All right. All right. I'm pretty sure this stream has sound, but I gotta just make sure because last time things did not go very well because I did not sound. But I see the little green little dots at the bottom, so I'm assuming I do have sound this time. Hopefully I do. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Fuck yeah, I do. Hell yeah. Except I sound. Yeah, but at least I have sound. At least. Okay. That's good. At least. All right. All right. All right. We have sound. Okay. Hold on, I gotta go feed my cats and give them water real quick, and then I'll be right back. I'm wearing this shirt, which I guess seems fitting. I don't have any. Actually, my girlfriend actually ordered me an Alistair shirt. This Alistair is my favorite character. And her favorite is Nifty, which surprisingly is one of my favorite characters actually. But anyway, so I watched the first 7 episodes. I think my favorite so far is probably the fourth one. I did not like the pilot. Like I've said before, I didn't like the pilot. But I think the show kind of had a rough start. I thought episode 1. I know I said I liked it, but just kind of going back to it, I really didn't like episode 1. And then episode 2, I thought was good. And then episode 3 was, ugh, I did not like episode 3. And then episode 4 was like, holy shit, this is actually like a really good episode. And then episode 5 was great. Episode 6 was great, and episode 7 was great too. So I'm glad that because I was gonna say this show probably, even though I didn't like the pilot, I'll probably check it out because it's worth. They're working with A24, and A24 has dropped some of the best movies of the past decade, man. And I'm not gonna spoil anything because I'm sure you guys were going into yourself. Oh, I will not spoil it. Don't worry, I will not. I will not spoil it. So, right now, all right. Make sure that I wasn't doing. Okay. Anyways, oh, yeah, I guess feed the cat and move on. Oh, and also one thing I gotta say is, so far, I think I like the songs from Hazbin Hotel more than I like the songs from Hello Boss. And just one thing I gotta admit is, I know a lot of people really, really like the music from the show. Honestly, the music is one of my least favorite aspects of the show. I don't know if it's probably an unpopular opinion, but a lot of the times I just don't like the music. I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's just maybe it's just because I'm not a big show tunes person. That's kind of what almost the music always consists of is show tunes and musical theater. And I've never been big on musicals, which is weird because I'm a music guy, but I don't know. But that song "Loser Baby" was so freaking good. I mean, not all the songs are good. I would say I usually don't like the songs, especially if they just go in this show tunes direction. But there's some electronic ones. There's some ones that are actually really pretty. And the song that played at the end of the 7th episode was so freaking good. It's definitely one of my favorite songs that they've done so far. And the ending, I mean, there were some parts I didn't like. They kind of go into the little show tunes thing, but they have this piano. And I thought Erica, the one who plays Charlie, I thought her performance on that track, I thought was great, really, really good. And in the part near the end, I mean, the kind of when the rest of the crew starts singing, it's a bit annoying at first, but then when you kind of realize what's happening, it's like, whoa, this is actually really, really pretty, man. And the part near the end that finishes us off, it's so freaking beautiful. I loved it. I was really, really shocked how good that song was. Yeah, I heard she's a big Broadway fan. A lot of the songs kind of remind me a bit of the Nightmare Before Christmas soundtrack, which I do like. And I've never seen the movie, but I've listened to the soundtrack several times for some reason. I don't know why, but I think I've seen parts of the movie. I've seen Coraline, but it was made by the same person. It's not the movie is not directed by Tim Burton. A lot of people think it is. It's not. He worked on it. Nightmare Before Christmas, that is, but he did not direct it. Hopefully, I hope that. I don't think my. No, I don't know. My brother was over thinking things. But yeah, not sure what. I think like the people that kind of composed the music. I think one of them was like one of the people from the Living Tombstone. I forgot his name though. Which I think back in my day, the Living Tombstone was one person, but I guess it's a duo now. It is. Since it's been a long time since I watched Nightmare or Coraline, just trying to rewatch them. I'll probably have to watch them at some point. I do like my favorite Tim Burton movie though is Ed Wood, which is a different type of Tim Burton film, but I like it quite a lot. I think it's quite funny and interesting and really good biopic. It's not really people like Tim Burton for the gothic kind of look and all this other stuff. You're not going to get that. Ed Wood kind of has a bit of it, but it's not something like Edward Scissorhands or something like that, or I don't know, like Sweeney Todd, is that what it's called? It's not something like that, but it's still really, really good. Ed Wood. You should definitely watch Ed Wood if you've ever heard of it. It's a biopic on Edward Wood, the real director who's considered to be one of the worst directors of all time, but has a cult following. So it's a really good movie. Really is. Johnny Depp plays Ed Wood in it. But anyways, yeah, I thought it was pretty good so far. I'm enjoying it so far. I was surprised. Me coming from someone who didn't enjoy the pilot, I think the show is a lot better than the pilot. It's kind of crazy because I just remember back in 2019, it blew up everywhere. And the pilot did. People were posting about it everywhere and all this other stuff. And I checked it out. I was like, no. I like the animation, but yeah. But I see it has. Maybe it has potential. Games the show. Yeah. The show's pretty good. You should expect something like that by 2020. And obviously, I'm not sure if I think I still prefer Hell of a Boss over Hazbin Hotel, I'd say. But for one, it's not just because it has the obviously, but you're not going to see me simping over House for a couple of reasons. One, no offense, I consider myself to be an LGBT ally. I have several LGBT friends. I am a big supporter of the LGBT community, but I have only dated women. I'm only interested in women. And so you're not going to see me simping for House. It's hard. But if you are an LGBT person, it's good for you. It's for you. You should be proud of who you are and love who you are. And love who you want to, But so, but also I'm not going to get an Alistair plush. I'm not going to get Alistair. Well, maybe I will get an Alistair soon. Maybe I will. I got a sticker. I actually got a sticker, and my girlfriend got me a shirt for Halloween. There's this sticker, some stickers I got. But yeah, it's pretty dope. So I got that. Maybe I will sell a little bit. Probably. Maybe I will. I don't know. You be the judge. All right, hold on. I gotta fix this freaking camera because it's not standing up right. All right, hold on. There we go. All right. Hello. I support LGBT people. Good. You should, because there are people like you and me. And everyone should be happy with take pride in the way how they were born. You know, and love that you want to love. Be proud of, it's good. It's a good thing. Your show supports that. They make cool shows. Well, yeah, I guess so. There's a lot of really good arts and stuff like that come from the LGBT community. Like, there's a lot of people that are transgender that had a really, really big impact and influence on electronic music today. Stuff like that, like Sophie, with like 100 gex and underscores and stuff like that, other things too, knowing non-binary and stuff like that. Yeah. Hopefully my mic just my camera. When my camera doesn't fall down, hopefully it won't. Or it won't. Yeah. I was gonna say I was sure it will, but I said that it would fall down. Oh yeah. Also, I got a big announcement. New video tomorrow. We got Wall of Eyes by The Smile. This is probably one of my favorite albums of this year. I think I prefer their first album tiny bit over this one. Light for Attracting Attention is the name of it, but this one's really good though. It has their best song they've done by far. Their best song, "Bending Hectic," is on this. That song is so freaking good. This album's great, almost as good as their first one. Yeah, like I said, I think I prefer the first one just a bit over this, just by a tiny bit. But this is still great. I shouldn't unbox it because I'm going to do that in the video. But anyway, so funny story with this. So I get an email saying it has delivered at around 10:27 today. Strange, I remember the time it delivered, but it delivered around that time. And I went to go check the mailboxes. I have to walk over to the PL boxes. It's a super long, annoying walk. I have to do it every day to go get the mail, except for on Sunday and holidays, because I don't check the mail there, because that's not when mail delivers. But I go to the mailbox. I see all the parcel boxes all have, except two, have parcel keys in them. I mean, stuck inside them. And when I see that, I always think, mail didn't deliver yet. But it said it delivered, so I opened the mailbox and there's my Redbubble stuff for all those stickers that you saw on here. You can see right there from that. But the record, they did not have a parcel key for the record. So I ended up contacting the USPS thing and just said, I got notified a package delivered, but they didn't give me a parcel key. And props to you, USPS. You actually have very good customer service, except for this one. Because they ended up calling me like an hour later and said they're sending someone down to put the parcel key in the box. And then later, and that day, not only did they actually opened up the parcel box for me and then just delivered the record straight to my house, which I thought was awesome. I thought that was really cool. So you got good customer service, USPS. I'm proud of you, man. So you'll get an A+ from me on the tie scale, I guess, of ratings. Be an S tier for customer service, in my opinion. Yeah. So for you people watching, anything you would like to talk about, you other two people besides Rudy. Anything you want to talk about? You can talk about anything here. I know the episode, this live Vibestream is Hazbin Hotel related, but you don't have to talk about it. I'm sure most of my followers, because I'm a music channel, probably don't like it when I talk about this. But personally, I kind of just want to upload things that I want to upload, and you know, and speak my mind the way, because I just use this channel to express my interest, even though most of it is just me opening records. I know, but I personally want to use this to express my interest. I probably wouldn't want to go into politics too much, at least, but that's a big interest of mine. But I don't know if I wouldn't. That's something I would not talk about on this channel, like a lot. I do sometimes, I know, but I don't talk about it a lot because I know it's a very dividing topic. Oh, there's my girlfriend. Hey. So you're watching episode 7 right now. I thought episode 7 was great. I think you'll like it a lot. My girlfriend's favorite episode so far was episode 5. My favorite's probably episode 4. Episode 5 would probably be my third favorite. Second favorite is probably episode 6. And episode 6 has a plot twist. I won't say what. Yeah, don't spoil anything, Darian, okay? Because Rudy wants to watch it and he hasn't seen it yet. So yeah, I don't know if he has Amazon Prime. But if you have Amazon Prime, like I said, you should watch The Boys first. The Boys is freaking amazing. The Boys is one of the best shows I've ever seen, man. Oh, you do? Oh, yeah, the song's decent. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hold on. Give me a second. Hell is forever, whether you like it or not. I think it goes like that, right? Yeah. Yeah, I thought that episode was pretty good. Yeah, that's my girlfriend's favorite episode so far. Oh, yeah, and our favorite character is Nifty, like I said. Yeah, Nifty is pretty adorable. You know, people keep saying they think one of the main cast is going to die. And even though Alistair's my favorite, I feel like I'd be more upset if they kill off Nifty. But I think she's strangely. This may be an unpopular opinion. The show isn't funny. It's not. Neither is Hell of Us. They're not funny. I think they have great animation. They have great characters. Writing is so, but they're not funny. But that's really not one of the things that makes shows good. But if I were to chuckle or giggle or smile at something, it almost always involves Nifty. So that's a big charm thing. So this weekend, the weekend's Thursday, Electric Wizards, Dope Throne, and Lil Ugly Man's Oblivion Access this weekend. Have you ever heard Third Side of Tape? Because that's a really good release by him. I think it's a mixtape. It's 2.5 hours long, but it's really good. Dope Throne, I have that on vinyl. It's one of my favorite metal albums. Thursday, pretty good mixtape, I'd say. Probably my least favorite in his the mixtape trilogy, but it's pretty good. There's 4 people watching. Oh, okay. I believe this is going to be a better stream than the previous one, because the previous one, if you remember, we had some technical difficulties and it sucked. It sucked, man. But yeah, like I said, feel free to talk about whatever you like on here. So as long as it's nothing controversial or hateful, you can talk about it here. So we usually talk about music here, because I'm a music channel, but you know, You're gonna listen to the Smiles, Walls of Eyes. Yeah, Walls of Eyes. Yeah, it's a good album. It's gonna unboxing video later tomorrow, man. Oh, and you guys don't know what the Smile are. They're a side project of Radiohead, and it has the vocalist Tom York, the guitarist Johnny Greenwood, and then the drummer of Sons of Kemet. It's pretty good. It's a really good side project. So definitely the best side project of Radiohead so far, by far. And their song "Bending Hectic" is so good. Bending Hectic. Listen to it if you haven't. The song's so fucking good. Bending Hectic, so good. Best song they've ever done, by far. So good. I would even say it might even compete with some of Radiohead's best stuff. It's so freaking good. Just that the middle part near the end is so freaking good, man. So good. So good. Give me a second. I'm gonna put this here too. Because we go. Yo. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to something. Oh, and also these are, by the way, I'm gonna watch episode 8 tomorrow. I'll probably say what I think about it. Maybe in the video I upload tomorrow. I'll probably just talk about it. Upload tomorrow. I'll probably talk about that. What was I anyway? I lost my train of thought. Ooh. What was I doing? I don't know. I don't want to. Probably just. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I'll talk about the 2 episodes tomorrow, probably in the video, and also on the next stream. I'm going to watch episode 8 tomorrow. I already watched episode 7, like I said, that was good. Episode 8 will be watched. Will be watched tomorrow. This weekend. You know what? You know what I'm going to say? This weekend. That's what I have to say about that, really. That's cheesy. I know. I know it's cheesy, but I felt like I had to, every time you send that, I always think you're talking about the weekend. I always read it as the weekend, not this weekend, even though it's spelled, weekend's spelled right, and his stage name is not spelled right, and that's purposeful, but that's what I always think when I say that. I always say, you're listening to the weekend, and then you actually are listening to the weekend this time. After the mixtape trilogy, you got to check out After Hours. That's pretty good. I really like the song, like it goes, so don't be scared to live again. Okay, shit. Why can't I hit high notes? So don't be scared to live again. Scared to live again. Shit, I think I did it fine. Yeah. I don't know if I did okay. Hopefully. So don't be scared to live. Should I? All right. So don't be scared to live again. Scared to live again. if I did fine. I'll stop. I'm sure I'm making a lot of people cringe. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. Oh, I've had a lot of people cringing at that. Like, no, stop it. You're not that good at singing, so you'll gotta stop it. No. And I'll be like, good. All right. Then I sing again later. Blinding Lights is a really good song. Ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. Yeah, what can they do? I don't know. Let me see if I can read the lyrics. No, probably. Um, I forgot how they go. It's been a while since I listened to that. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I find your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, that's how it goes. I didn't feel like that was a successful thing. I really didn't. But two people left at the same time because they were cringing so much. Yeah. Stupid watching. Did Alistair's design change? I don't remember. Hold on. Let me see here. I don't know if they changed Alistair's design, did they? Yeah, they did a bit. Looks like. Yeah. Kind of looks almost the same, but yeah, I can see some differences. Yeah, but he looks almost identical. The other characters got like complete, almost total makeovers. Yeah. Another football again. Hello, welcome back, you other two. You probably, I don't know if that's the same people. They probably said, I gotta leave it. I don't want to hear this guy's thing anymore. I gotta leave. And then they came back. I said, he should be done by now. And he was like, oh, yes. Yes, he's done. And then one of them left because I cringed again. Like, oh. But yeah, Blinding Lights is a good song, man. It's a really good song. Kind of 80s inspired, but I like it a lot. I think One of Heatrix Point Never, I think, produced it. I think he produced a bunch of songs on that album, I'm pretty sure. It was One of Heatrix Point Never, if you don't know who that is. He's the person that invented Vaporwave. And he also made the soundtrack to both Uncut Gems and Good Time. But he went under, I don't know, I think only for Uncut Gems he went under his real name, Daniel Lopton. But yeah, Daniel Lopton. It's true. You're planning to see Good Time. It's a pretty good movie. It's not as good as Uncut Gems, but it's still pretty good. It has Robert Pattinson. Yeah, Robert Pattinson in it. It's on. It's probably not on Netflix anymore. I'm sure it's not. Let me see where it's at. Good time. It is on Netflix. Huh. Okay, it is on Netflix. Interesting. All right. They're making a Joker 2. I did not know that. Yeah, oh, they are making a Joker 2. Huh. Yeah, man. Interesting. Uh, I think the first Joker movie, I think I liked it, but I do think it's kind of overrated. I think it's there's I don't know if you really even call it a superhero movie. I don't know if you can really call it that, but musical drama. What? It's a musical? What? That's got me a bit. Hopefully they'll pull it off if it's a musical. But the first movie, Joker, is good. I think it's a decent movie, but it just kind of seems like it's really well shot. It's the acting is really good, especially Joaquin Phoenix. He did an amazing job. And I think the interview scene, I actually, even though I do have a lot to critique about Joker, I would say that interview scene was one of the best scenes in a movie I've seen in 2019. That scene was incredible. Um, but I mean, plot spoilers for anyone that wants to see it. But I think the one thing, the stupid thing with the fake girlfriend, I thought was so freaking dumb. Like when I saw that in theaters, I was like, "Jeez, are you freaking serious?" And I get how it works in something like Fight Club, but come on, why did they need to do that? It's dumb. Um, and I did think the thing with the where it was kind of that one how he works as a clown, a party clown. I thought it was kind of weird how rough it looked, that they all seemed like they were like people from like a biker gang or something. They all talked rough, and I don't know. I thought that was kind of weird. That's just not what I think of when and then I don't think of the boss being all rough and cussing and shit. If a if if it's like a I don't know, place that for party clowns. Okay, place for party clowns. No, that's not what I think. It's just not. Sorry. But I think Joker's a good movie still. I do. I definitely not gonna ever. I think I've seen it twice. Once in theaters, and then second time when I showed it to my mom because my mom wanted to see it, and then I'll probably never watch it again. Most likely, I don't know. But there's definitely Marvel, DC movies, superhero movies I prefer over it. So my favorite superhero movie is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, followed by Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, followed by Logan, followed by The Dark Knight, and then I don't know. Then maybe I don't know, like the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie or something. Probably. Yeah, fair to say. I think I always thought the same thing about it. Yeah, Spider-Man 2, like the one with Tobey Maguire. Yeah, that's decent. I don't know if I would say it's I wouldn't put it as one of my favorites, but I think it's a decent film for the most part. That's probably the best of the Tobey Maguire movies. The Spider-Man trilogy, the Sam Raimi series, trilogy, not series, but trilogy. I'll have to give me a second. This is news to me that they're making it, so I have to express my thoughts. A second, I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry, guys. I'm back though. 3 people. There was 4 people for a second. One of them said he's sticking to the Charlie made me cry in season 1, episode 8. Oh, she did. Oh well, don't spoil what happened because I haven't even seen episode 8 yet. But sounds like hold on. But just don't say what happened here, especially since I haven't watched episode 8 tomorrow. Watch that tomorrow. Tomorrow, when I tell you I watched it, you can talk all about it and messenger with me and all that stuff. Honestly, I hated how Rate Your Music rated the movies. Yeah, their Raise Music is kind of weird with movies because there's a lot of movies that are decent that have really, really low ratings. I don't know. Kind of weird. But it's sad they didn't put my favorite movies on the top list, like Spider-Man 2 and stuff like that. Yeah, I think Spider-Man 2 has like a 3.20 something, and it shouldn't be that low, man. Come on. It's a decent movie. Superbad, I think, has a pretty high rating, though. I think Superbad is reasonably rated. One thing I was really surprised to see is that Men in Black, how low the rating was for Men in Black. And Men in Black's a fun movie, man. It doesn't need to be that low. Come on. There's a lot of movies that are really fun. I mean, not something that would go down in history, but it is fun. It shouldn't be below a 3. So maybe a 3.30, 3.40, maybe at the least. Anyway, excuse me.
Oh, and unless you mean like top of the list, like top of the list for movies ever, I wouldn't say those movies should go anywhere near it, man. Even though Superbad's a great movie, it's very, very funny. But I don't know if I'd put it for best ever, in my opinion. But I should be. All right. Any albums that you're getting in this year? Hole in the Heart by Ramla. And I think that's it. Oh, and also the Ghost Pop tape by JPEG Mafia, formerly under Devin Hendricks, his real name. And then I think that's it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. And I probably will order the new album by Pop Lights once that release. He's a one-man band by like a black metal, progressive metal, avant-garde metal project by a musician from China. But all his stuff is in Greek though. So. It's probably not going to get on vinyl until like really late. Yeah, that's usually live action shows usually last an hour. Animated shows usually last like 20 minutes or something. I think Invincibles are usually an hour though, but animated shows are just a lot more difficult to make. So a lot of the times animated shows are 20, 25 minutes or something like that. And live action usually is an hour. Not always, but usually it is. But believe me, it's an entertaining hour. It's a really entertaining hour. It's like Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul where they just fly by. It's very entertaining. It's not like with The Walking Dead where, unpopular opinion, The Walking Dead's boring. It really is. I'm sorry. It's boring. I'm trying to get through it. I thought it was decent when it started, but it's so boring now, man. Um, but yeah, The Boys is amazing. Uh, I think Invincible is an hour, and that's kind of why the animation isn't quite as good. Unpopular opinion. You may be angry at me for that. I don't know what I'm saying there. The animation isn't. I mean, it looks the art style is good, but it's just I don't know. It's like not the most appealing art like animation to me. I guess, and I think it's intentional because they gotta um, decay the quality a bit in order to make it an hour, so they won't go through like be overworked and all that other stuff. I don't know. That's usually why animated movies rarely go over 2 hours. Usually they're like an hour and a half. Usually, and that's why, because animation is a lot harder, more difficult to make, more time consuming. You know. I'm kind of thinking. I've been thinking about this. I wonder if they'd ever do a Hazbin Hotel movie. If that would ever happen one day. Maybe it'd be interesting if it did. Planning to see Eternal Sunshine. Um, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Yeah, that's my favorite Jim Carrey movie. It's really really good, very very good, very creative movie. It's a romance movie, and I'm usually not big on romance, but it's very very well thought out, very creative, very very well made, very good drama, very good acting. I love that movie. Um, it's not a comedy though. It's not like the comedy. Um, it's not like a. It has. I mean, it has some comedy in it. But it's not like a comedy that Jim Carrey's known for. It's more of a drama. Ever listened to Godflesh? Yeah, I have. I've listened to it once. It's pretty good. I'd say that's maybe probably my third favorite release of them. My first is Street Cleaner, obviously, and then probably the Godflesh EP, and then probably the Messiah EP, I'd assume. So people watching. Thing you want to talk about it? Are there two people watching? Oh, there's only one person. I'm assuming it's you. Oh, just two people. Hello, other person. What do you want to talk about? I'm gonna have to leave though in a little bit less than 3 minutes. If you want to bring something up, you can bring it up real quick. All right, and sounds like my girlfriend really, really, really likes episode 8. So looking forward to watching that tomorrow. See you in the next stream, Rudy. See you in the next stream. I'll likely let you know what I thought of episode 8 tomorrow. I watch it when I unbox the album. I'll probably bring it up in the video. All right. See you guys in the next stream. Bye.